We're not usually good at sitting, and we spend even less time in the deer blind. But this trip, we were going to work on our patience in hopes of taking a late season archery buck. With the fresh snowfall and temperatures plummeting, we were going to have perfect conditions for a ton of action. We are going to Mount Vernon, Ohio to Novix headquarters to hunt whitetail. Late season archery. This is post-gun season, correct, Angelo? Angelo's the whitetail guy. I'm just here to learn, you know. I probably shot more for this trip than I've shot for any trip. I shot every day for the past 3 weeks, at least 30, 40 arrows, and with high heart rate. It's snowing, which is great. We've been told we're gonna see lots of deer, which is also great. So we're gonna have some fun. We're gonna sit in some ground blinds, hopefully see and kill some deer. Me and Angelo are gonna split up. Ben's gonna be with Angelo, and me and Scott and Trice.
Dwayne's texted me saying, good luck, dude. Deer already coming out behind Mark's house. I guess he's down at the house somewhere. There's already deer walking around. 1 buck, 2 doe. So that's pretty cool. He said basically if we shoot something, we want to shoot something else and buy another tag. He said just whatever you want to buy, shoot it. So we're going to try to leave us some mature deer. That's the goal, but we'll see what happens.
It is currently 2:30 in the afternoon. We just got set up in our blind, and we got a little waiting game to do, so we're gonna wait for a little bit and see what happens. I wouldn't want to shoot that deer either way, but like, if they're like, no dude, it's cool, whatever, shoot what you want, like you got the last 5 minutes, you're gonna hit them, I'd shoot it. I would be pumped to shoot that deer, but the caliber of deer that's here, that's, you don't want to shoot it. You'll see what we see.
Angelo was getting some early action, but nothing he wanted to shoot. Where we were hunting, there were a ton of deer, so we wanted to make sure to take the most mature buck we could find. In our blind, action picked up quickly as well.
There's deer right there. Right there. No, it's a doe. We're waiting for a buck. See,
This trip was just as much about learning deer behavior of some of these big bucks as it was having the opportunity to take one. It was awesome to have seemingly constant interaction on the first sit.
we gotta stop being a moron and moving when they come in. They're just like slowly walking away, like they're still here, but they're kind of just slowly walking that way. Those are bigger antlers than I've seen on anything in Tennessee. Thicker wise mount, I guess.
Why?
Because we're waiting for a big boy. Alright, buddy, you cannot move for the next little bit, okay?
You can be shooting.
In a second, not that one, but if another one's behind it, I'm going to, okay? I see the other behind it, you see it? See it right coming right? Yep, I see it. Just a small buck, but there'll probably be more behind him, so just chill out, okay? Here comes another one, another buck. Off to its left.
See how they're staring? That one deer staring back in that far corner.
That's where the big boy comes from.
He can come from anywhere.
Yeah.
Usually he goes north. A lot of times the last ones to come out. Because they're just
Yeah.
We were seeing a ton of bucks, but we were still waiting for the biggest buck that had been daylighting in this spot frequently.
I think that's our deer. Is it? I can't tell, it's so damn far away. Yeah. I always say, you can't miss the forest for the trees, because we'll all be staring at that deer over there, and there'll be a deer 30 yards to our right. Hey, there's our bull. There's no way. Yeah, but he's well too far
This was our target buck at this spot, and he came right where we were expecting him to come from.
As soon as he gets broadside.
Everything was going perfectly. All we needed was for him to get within range and give us a shot. I could tell he was big and tall, way taller than anything else that was out there. Dang. I can just see him. I close my eyes and I see him.
I think we might have seen every deer on this farm from 50 yards or more, though. Just, I don't know. Just the way I guess the way the wind was working today, they were getting downwind of us, and not necessarily spooking, but definitely made them nervous, and they didn't want to come in closer. I think being late season, being in a blind is difficult because they're so timid already. But with a different wind, I think we would have had a lot better luck. So we'll try again tomorrow.
We're at CrossFit 1808, and the professionals that hunt every day told us they don't hunt the mornings here. So we're here, doing fitness, doing what we know best. It hurt. I don't know why. I got on the rower, I was like, I'll hold 145. That was stupid. After the affiliate workout, we hit a Mayhem Hunt workout. Some burpee box jump overs, sandbag cleans, and double unders to get the heart rate up, work the calves a little bit with some grunt work. After breakfast and coffee, it was time to get back to work in the blind. Where'd he go?
Angelo Dundee.
I did come out here and practice. I lost an arrow.
Excellent.
He shot it through. In his defense, he shot it through.
Okay, that's what I needed to hear.
Yeah. Temperatures were down, snow was flying, and conditions were as good as they were going to get for us to have a chance at a big buck.
It's Friday afternoon, about 3 o'clock. We're about to walk back to the blind. Same spot we were in yesterday. Wind is the opposite of what it was yesterday. Yesterday it wasn't good. Today it's perfect. So hopefully we can sit there and be quiet and nothing will bust us. We'll get a few deer to come in and then the giants will follow in. That's the goal.
That's a big bloody doe right there. That little bloody buck right there. Way more fun than sitting here seeing nothing.
We walked in, we saw a couple does bedded about 100 yards away from us. They ran off, but not too spooked. We're not really worried about that anyways. So it's cold, but it's worth it. It's good weather for it. So we'll just chill here for a little longer, and I think we're gonna get some serious action soon.
Other than a couple small bucks, it was a slow night for Angelo, but things were about to turn around for us.
Well, we saw a lot of deer. 2 pretty small bucks. 1 medium-sized buck and then 1 pretty small one. Bunch of does. So, a little more eventful, better wind.
Why did you shoot that last buck?
He's big enough for me, don't get me wrong. But for the caliber of deer that are here, the ones that we know that are on the farm, he's not quite that big compared. Also, yeah, we were kind of waiting for a bigger one, and he'll be a big one in a year or two, and someone else can shoot him when he's a lot bigger. So give him a couple more years to grow.
That's a big body. I mean, compared to what I'm used to.
If it's nice and calm like it is now, they'll probably be right around dark.
Yeah, come out. He's one I'd shoot at home. He's a little late. I'd shoot him at home for sure. I see a group of 3 right here, and then I see one doe over there, and then like thicket of that stuff over there. These 3 are about to walk into view here. And then the one's gonna walk out from our right, looks like. Oh yeah, that's a good one. That's a different one, but he's small. I mean, small body, right?
We were seeing a ton of good deer, plenty I'd take it home. But when one of the target bucks came out, it was clear there was something different about him. It was game on now.
Tuck it right in behind each shoulder, just take your time.
Yeah.
This way.
We got one, boy. I'll bring him home in a little bit, all right? Yeah. Woo!
Dad, did you get a big one?
He's big to me. Oh, there was 4 deer that were the biggest deer I've ever seen in that pile right there. I was like, dude. So I always go back to that. Don't pass up anything on the first day, even though it's not the first day, that you wouldn't pass up on the last day. And I'm like, dude, I mean, I'm just happy to be here and take a shot. And man, that was a cool, and he's a cool buck. He's got that little like kicker on his G2 and.
Like after I see like the
Yeah, oh yeah.
That's so cool, man. So cool to be a part of it.
That was awesome. Heck yeah. Yeah, I saw him. He dumped right over that downed tree right there. All right. It's just right over here. I thought you said I was going to walk up and say he wasn't that big. Holy crap. Dude. Heck yeah. Mark, appreciate it, brother.
Hey, man.
Dude, that's a cool deer.
That's a deer.
That's a cool deer.
Not in Tennessee anymore.
Heck no, dude. He's like, because we were bouncing back and forth. He's like, appreciate you, man. He's like, you know, I said, hey, I mean, that's a good deer. He's like, you know, you can take it if you want. And we're sitting there, him and Han over it. He's like, no. He's like, now, when you get up to it, now it might not be as big as you think. I said, I just walked up to this thing. It's huge.
Dude, that's a shooter. I'd shot him today.
Cool deer, man. Thanks again.
Yes, I'm happy.
Heck yeah.
I'm
Heck
happy
yeah.
for you.
You happy, boy? You good? You happy? Nice. Me too, man.
Dad,
Me too.
I want to hang this light next to our elk.
Oh, we got a Scott. Man down. Oh, yeah. Man down. When we were pulling that bear, Scott fell down 842 times.
This year was the first time I really got into whitetail hunting, and now I'm hooked. This late season buck in Ohio was my first with a bow, and to me, he's a giant.